everybody. Welcome to this episode of
Unpacked.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Neka.
And we are here to bring you the latest and the greatest. Some of our opinions, some of our comments. You can like us or love us. There's only two options here.
That's right.
So we're going to go ahead and dive right in.
All right, let's start with some fantastic things that have happened in November. The first thing we're going to talk about, first thing I'm going to bring up is my birthday,
Oh, is that
okay?
November?
Yeah, girl, turned, and I don't mind saying it, 48.
Ooh, the big
Yeah, girls. Make me think about a lot of things, about family, about just life in general and where I'm at, and looking forward to like all the things that are going to happen for me going forward, and feeling blessed and happy that I can say I turned 48.
48 and a healthy and a good looking 48 at that. Come on now.
Thank you. So much is going on. I mean, besides my birthday, we got President-elect Biden. Woo!
In the
Yay! Trump is still trying to say he ain't lose, but you are out of here.
Girl, he doesn't want to let go. He does not want to let go.
And I found out about that on my birthday. Okay?
That's right, because the election results didn't come for days after the election. Yes.
So it was exciting to hear that Biden was in office on my birthday.
That was gift number one.
Yes,
See?
yes it was.
the gift that
They
keeps on giving.
You know what I'm saying, girl. So yeah, and then we're going to focus a little bit too on just the month of December, as well as we will probably close things out in reference to looking at our New Year's resolutions and how we can keep track and stay on focus on what we said we want to do and how to make it happen.
Right, and what we actually go ahead and do. So we can recap 2020, because I know there were resolutions from 2019 that either got done or we got close. Or they didn't get done at all. There's three ways that could have gone. But November was a fabulous month. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes.
We're only a couple days out from Thanksgiving. So how was your Thanksgiving?
Mine was beautiful. I mean, it was just really me and Mackenzie for the most part. I did all of the cooking. My
Is that baby
dad,
girl?
yeah,
Okay.
girl.
So we shout her out real quick.
And my dad and my mother, they cooked. So what I did was I cooked the sides,
Nice.
and they cooked the meat. And I went over there and I dropped the sides. Gotta stay socially distanced, so I dropped their sides off, and they gave me the meat. And I cooked for my son a little bit for his girlfriend. He took some not potato salad, some sweet potatoes, and he took some I'm trying to think. What
Dessert
else?
did you make?
Oh yeah. Oh no, he did. I didn't make a dessert for him, but someone dropped off some sweet potato pies.
Oh,
Oh
right.
girl,
It was
so good.
They almost didn't get it. They almost didn't get it.
They didn't get it. They got that right here. Let me tell you. I was trying to give away the sweet potato pies to them. I had got two, and they were so good. Oh my god. So yeah, so I gave him some food that he took over there, and they said my sweet potatoes were slamming, and I made some mac and cheese. That was the other dish for them. And girl, this morning when he came back home in the morning with his girlfriend, they was still trying to eat my. What you doing? You didn't give us enough. I gave y'all plenty.
The leftovers are the best part.
Yes, it is.
You know that. The second day top
That
is
flavor.
the best day after thing. I mean, that is
Just
the best.
sitting in there, stewing. Oh my god, it was so good. So what you have? 'Cause I know what you have.
Look,
I heard some ribs.
We made a little everything. Okay, yes. The beef ribs. Listen, I have the secret now. Nobody can tell me anything about beef ribs and how to get down. I mean, if you want to know, DM me, inbox me. So, it's kind of a secret, but I'll let you in on it. Bake your short ribs. I'm just gonna say that, and be patient. Let them do what they do, and be patient. When they're done, they will bless you immensely. So we had ribs on the menu. We didn't do turkey. Oddly enough, there were no turkey wings to be found. The ones that I like, because I like the flats, that come in the package. And they were just out, so we didn't have turkey this year. But we had the jerk chicken. We had our ribs. We had another chicken dish that I made.
Sounded good, girl.
It was we did a little everything, and we had lasagna I made, baked macaroni and cheese, of course, all the usuals, the string beans, yams. I mean, we did the whole bit.
Oh
so,
man, yeah, I saw the menu. I saw it. I was like, that jerk chicken, girl.
It was good. It was good.
Know.
I can't even front right now.
Okay.
It was
All right. Sounds yummy. What about the drink? What was you drinking?
I mean, really, we kept it basic. We had a little eggnog.
Okay.
Because we start early with that. I know it's more Christmas, but we had a little eggnog. I didn't spike mine. Okay, just so everybody, nope, I didn't spike mine. Other folk, and I'm not gonna air them out right now, did. No minors involved, just so you know. But that was it. A little ginger ale, fake mimosa type of deal for breakfast. But we kept it really general on the drink thing.
Okay.
We don't have a bartender in the house. So.
Okay, well, girl, I made sangria.
Yeah.
And,
See, exactly.
Oh man,
Well, I
that
told her
thing,
to come. Didn't I
You
say you
did.
come?
I
Exactly.
know, but see, because I wanted to drink, I didn't want to have to drive. I just wanted to be at home eating and just chilling. I just wanted, the drinks and girl.
And this is why we didn't have
sangria.
we didn't have any sangria. This is
Woo,
why.
the trick to that, let me tell you, is letting that fruit just simmer right in there along with that wine, and girl, top it off with the brandy, and then when you pour in your glass, put a little ginger ale on top. Oh,
We're
man,
getting the visual. We are getting the
I
visual.
was happy,
on the sangria.
happy. And then for Mackenzie, who was my date, okay,
Aw, sweetheart.
I made her some iced tea, put some fruit in that iced tea, honey, and she was like, "Mommy, that's the best iced tea." Yes, girl, we chilling, we chilling, we
It's
good.
almost like the sangria, girl. You get the idea.
Almost.
You get the idea.
Almost. But yeah, so it was a good time. We had a great ladies' Thanksgiving, just
Nice.
the two of us, so it was good.
And ours. Go ahead.
No, and I wish that we were all. Sam lives pretty distant, so I was thinking about her though. Thinking about her.
No, you live pretty distant, okay? Let's just get that straight. You live distant, all right?
I'm thinking about her.
I'm trying to
I was
tell
thinking
you.
about all that. I was like, oh man, so I have ribs.
It's far, but it ain't that far, right? When you start thinking.
I was like, oh man. Yeah, so it was good.
I know, it was really nice. And we had some Zoom time with the family because normally we go North Jersey and spend time with our family, but that didn't happen for the first time in I don't know how many years. So we called everybody on Zoom. My mom is in Florida, so she actually had dinner with us. She was on the whole time when we were when we were having dinner. And it was nice. It was as if she was sitting at the table. Yeah, it was very, very nice. And with COVID and everything, that's another conversation. We're not allowed to visit. We can't visit the way we would normally. So Zoom is it, or WhatsApp, or FaceTime. That's all we have right now. The virtual. So we did that with family too, and we got to laugh a little bit and carry on some. And then we had each other. Everybody that was in the building, play some cards and just hang out. So it was a really nice Christmas. Thanksgiving. Nice holiday.
Yeah, we did the same thing. Unfortunately, my sister's in LA, so the time distance, I was trying to, eat with her, coordinate that time. But girl, I didn't eat then until like 7, 8 o'clock at night. It was late, so she had already eaten, and we did the same thing. Zoom, her, my brother, and brothers, and my stepdad and mom, and. Yeah, that's the way to stay connected right now.
Yes, it's the only way, unfortunately. But it worked for what for right now. It worked, and we had a good time.
Yeah, we did too. And speaking of COVID, now things have the city has changed because normally on Thanksgiving, especially Thanksgiving weekend, there's usually a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
So that changed the dynamics of. Maybe going out the night before and
parties
having
and
a little drinky drink, to come home to start cooking, and then the next day you usually go out. I don't even think people went out shopping. Like I actually didn't. I didn't either. I shopped online for the most part. So I mean, because of COVID, that's changed like how we are basically living.
Right.
Everyday activity, things that we normally would do. Normally, people would wake up the next morning. You would be standing outside somewhere trying to get that sale, that TV sale, or that computer sale, and all that's changed. Like there were so many deals online that honestly, I was doing a lot, like 50% off with an additional 20% off. Like, let me.
Oh, you were hitting it real
I was. It was 50% and 20%. Nordstrom's was doing some. Bloomingdale's did some too, and Target had a couple of sales. So there were sales that were to be had if you were looking. If you had like little checklists, like I gotta check this person out, gotta check this person out.
Right.
So I had to get some things out the way. But yeah, because of COVID, like we're doing things like a little different.
Yeah. And now you wait for your packages.
And now I gotta wait.
That's the fun part. I
Yeah,
think it's like,
that
ooh,
is.
I got something. You see the truck coming down the street, you're like, ooh, is it my stuff coming? Yeah. That is a fun thing if you were gonna have to find a silver lining to the whole thing, the anticipation of your packages, which is nice. So I guess this is the end of another November. We're a couple days away, and it'll be December and Christmas and holiday and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and everything else.
Girl,
the New Year's.
The New Year is that's something to look forward to. Is getting the Christmas tree, decorating it.
Got to get it up soon.
Looking
this
for
week would be good.
Yeah, looking for all the ornaments that have been stored. I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, where is the box at?
Listen,
pulling it out.
Those ornaments they're replaced just about every year because it's just like either they're broken or the little hook that goes on it is all jacked, so you just wind up buying like a couple of boxes.
So there you go.
Yes, dollar store money. Unless I have a custom ornament that I received, with the name or something on it.
I still got ornaments from when my kids were babies.
She said, no, I really don't. I may have one or two, but
oh, girl, my tree is full of like just memories.
Our tree is basic. Basic. So that's
Oh my god.
We keep it all up here. That's why.
That is so funny. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
So maybe give me an ornament this year so we can start the tradition in 2020.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, the kids are teenagers, but
that's okay. You're supposed to. Certain ones you gotta save, so you'll see. You're gonna see. Yeah, certain ones you have to save because you look back and you're like, oh my. Especially my mother when she comes, she's like, oh my god, you still have that. Like she's passed some ornaments down from her because she don't really put a tree up anymore. Yeah, I've got some of her stuff. And, oh my god, you still have that.
Real
it's so
traditional.
yeah.
Sweet. Did I miss it all these years? Did I miss
Girl, Christmas is the thing. Like we are like, this is gonna be the first year second year really. I'm gonna miss my sister because last year she didn't come either because she has a friend, so she was there.
Really?
But this year, because of COVID, she won't be here. So it's one of the things that I miss dearly about the holidays is having her in person.
Right.
So,
but Zoom is the next
the only
best
way.
thing. Yeah. I mean, think about it. 20 years ago, we didn't have Zoom. There was no option to do that at all.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. You might hear the voice, but then back then we were paying long distance and everything. You couldn't stay on.
I know.
That is crazy.
That
it's
is
weird when you think about it. So thank God for technology. Right?
I agree.
You can stay connected with people.
That's the way.
And so this is interesting. So the new boo now was the reason last year why she didn't come. Did she spend Christmas with his family? Is that
she did?
Holidays? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a great topic. Now that's a nice little segue. How do you split the holidays when you have a significant other? Or in my case, my son is grown. So my fear is that there will come a time when he's not coming back for Christmas, or I'll have to give up one, either Christmas or Thanksgiving, because, the other blessed family is going to want my child,
Right. So that's interesting. That's kind of what happened to me this year. That's what I'm saying. My son, he really didn't spend Thanksgiving with me. I prepared sweet potatoes and macaroni and cheese that he took to his girlfriend's house. I saw him like, hi mom, like, is the meal ready? Is the meal
check for
to
food.
go?
You're not eating what I
mean? Right.
Yeah.
So so it was different because I'm used to it really being me, him, and Kenzie for the most part. And my parents usually come over too, so it's usually us. My brothers usually go with their in-laws to their in-laws' place. So it was different. Like it was more quiet. It was very more quiet because it was me and Kenzie. But my daughter set, she did a great job. Set up the whole ambiance thing for me and her, and it was just a nice atmosphere. I was like, wow, So it was nice. But it's different when you don't have like that your son or your daughter there, and get some used to. I would imagine as time goes on, and if the relationship moves forward, that we will all come together. That would be the hope that either will be at my house or at her parents' place eventually. Just thinking back to when I was married, that's kind of how it went. Like we actually spent time. Sometimes everyone spent at my mother's house because her house, I would say, had the most space. So everybody came. Now when I say everybody, I mean everybody came, and we had a good time. And then I think in the beginning, me and my spouse, we just would rotate. Like, we not even rotate. I think we spent time at my mom's house for like maybe a couple hours, and we left. And then we went to his parents' house.
We just did both.
Yeah,
everybody
we just
got
did
equal
both.
time.
Right, exactly. Especially with the kids at that time. Malcolm was a baby, so That's how we did it then. So it was different this year, like with my son not being there. It was just, like I said, me and him just checking for the food. I saw his girlfriend. She came and helped him pick up the food.
That's funny.
But she was, you know what she brought me when she came by? She brought me some flowers and she gave me a card.
Nice.
And I was like, wow, I'm really digging this young lady for my son. I mean, she was super thoughtful, you know? And so that helped to ease the pain, to know that, you know, he is with a young lady who is super thoughtful and her family seemed caring, just based on the feedback I got from the food, which was like, yo, your mom, this was so good.
Right.
They were so thankful for
that makes it easier and better.
It does.
So that's nice.
So it was nice. So
food has a way of doing that, bringing family. Food and music have ways of bringing people together. Just because, especially if it's good.
Right. So that is one way that you would kind of, you know, ease over the pain of your loved ones going their separate ways.
Cheers to transition, right?
How about that?
If I had a wine glass, we would clank at this moment right now. Boom. But we don't. But next time, we'll have that.
Yeah. So that was good.
Yeah. So looking into 2021, we talked about vision boards and all that sort of thing before. So resolutions are one thing, but we can start a vision board today. That doesn't have to be 2021. We can start thinking about what we want to do, what we want to be, what kind of position we want to be in.
What you want, what you need. It can be anything.
What do you want to come into your life?
Yeah.
It could be money, it could be people, it could be status, it could be job, opportunity, whatever. So whatever you have in your mind that you want to see come to fruition, take a picture and put it on your vision board. Look at it every day.
Yeah, and something that I've been doing is decluttering my space. I think that is something you put on your vision board. If you have a house or a bedroom or something that you feel like you just is keeping your mind so in a space where it can't be free and open, just honestly put it on your vision. What do you envision your room looking like? Like when you walk into that space, you want it to feel calm. Do you want it to feel, I don't know, vibrant? Whatever it is that you want it to feel is a way to get your vision board started and to help you in the process of making the first step at cleaning out your space. I'm telling you, when you clean out your space, it makes everything seem just so much clearer. I'm telling you, do it.
It does. I mean, it really does. Have you ever seen an episode of Hoarders or a show like that?
I have.
Where you see the before and the after. It is amazing how, first of all, how some people really do hold on to a lot. Like everything. So there's no space to even move around or turn around, right? And so once someone gets in there to like make space and make room for new things to come in or make the place look fresh and new, it's like a completely different energy comes over the whole entire place.
And speaking of that, let's think about why that happens though. Why do you allow yourself to get to a place where you have everything like so cluttered that it doesn't allow like that positive energy to get to you so that you can get where you need to go?
Good question.
So, because when you think about that show, cleaning out that space, that's great. But a lot of times what happens is if you haven't figured out what caused it to begin with, it goes right back to that situation.
You can't help it.
Right. So that's where, again, a vision board, I think, and writing things down helps you to clear out your mind, because you can constantly see what happened. Like, this is what I want. So you want to keep whatever it is you see or whatever it is you write, you want to keep that space. It's a reminder.
Right.
And then you want to look at yourself and say, okay, why did I get myself to this place? I don't want to go back there. So look at this. Okay, remind yourself. Okay, how you cleaned out your space. Okay, so that you don't want to go back there, and take a real good deep look at yourself to figure out why you got there to begin with. It'll help you stay in a positive way.
I agree. And you know, that could translate into so many different areas of life as well. I mean, we're talking about the physical, like a room or a house, right? But that can also translate into your mind and your heart and what you decide to let in.
Yes.
What you need to let out, what you need to unpack.
Honestly,
it's important. It is very important to do that, and then also be reminded, like you said, about the clean place that you're in now. Like, once you've done the work on yourself, or you've done the work and you've done reflections and you've decided, made a decision about what's best for you, right? Think about that and the energy that you get from that positive feeling, and try to stay there, right? And figure out, like, if I do this, am I still gonna be in this positive space?
Right, I'm telling you. I'm telling
The
you.
answer is
I
no.
did it. I'm
Don't
telling
do
you. Telling you.
Been there, done that, right?
Oh my God, girl, white curtains everywhere.
The
TV
unpack
on
is
the
real.
wall.
Unpack is real. Unpack
Like
is real.
walking in my house. Oh man, this place is nice.
Yes, it's everything, and you want to be in your space. Right?
Yes.
You can't wait to get back to your
Walking
space.
there, like smiling. Oh man, this is my space. Ah, shoot.
That's what I'm trying to
did it.
say.
I did. It's
Yes.
nothing like you just doing the work and just feeling good about that space. I'm telling you, write it down.
Right.
Look at it. Hang it up, whether even if it's a picture you have and you want to put it on your refrigerator, you want to put it on the mirror in your bedroom, you want to put it on the wall when you wake up first thing in the morning. Have it there so you can see, be reminded of the beauty that you want for yourself, so that you stay in that positive way and
Absolutely.
leave that negative BS behind, and you want to walk straight
Yep.
and let God do what He's going to do, because that's what you have to do. You
Yeah.
have to let it go, let it in. Breathe, and honey, it would all flow. I'm
When
telling
you make that decision, though, when you really make that decision and commit and let go, you know how they say let go and let God. That is the most true statement
Woo.
I could ever hear or say.
Absolutely.
Right? Because the possibilities are endless. And there's things that will happen to you that you didn't even anticipate. You didn't even know that these opportunities were available to you. And some things don't get revealed until you let go.
To you, yes.
You start to unpack.
Unpack it.
Yep.
Unpack it.
Hence the name of this show. So, everybody, listen, thank you for tuning in today. We had a brilliant time just
Yes.
recapping the last month and, throwing you a little knowledge at the end of there.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Hopefully you'll join us again, right?
Yes.
For the next episode of Unpacked.
With
Sam
and Neka. Pass that up.
Let's do that again. Unpacked with Sam
And Neka.
Bye,
Yes.
everybody. Thank you.